Have you played with your creativity today? So I think a lot of times we forget to be creative. What I mean is, when we were kids, we could just go out and do whatever and build things and be really excited about it. Or we could just start painting and be really excited about that. Or we would just spontaneously burst into like a dance or a song or anything that we felt were really helpful for our mood at that particular moment. But now as adults, we say, oh no, I'm not really good at singing. Like, what does that even mean, right? Or I'm not, I can't really dance. It's been so long. No, I can't be on the dance floor, right? Or I don't know how to paint. All my paintings are always, so ugly or whatever, right? We put all these judgments on ourselves instead of experiencing and loving their creativity in itself. And the reason I thought about it today is because my kids went outside and they just started hammering away and doing all these things. And all of a sudden they come back inside it again and they're like, we made this thing, and made a new tool and we made a new game and this is how it works. And this is, like went on and on about how beautiful this thing was that they invented. And I thought to myself, isn't that amazing? In like a few minutes, they just saw something, made something, created this whole game with these new rules, created a tool for the game, like a little wooden thing that they carved out or, used something to show me. And I was like, wow, that's really incredible. You did this in the past like half an hour. So as adults, we should encourage ourselves to do the same because, okay, so what if they tried it and it didn't work out exactly as they wanted? They learned something, right? So what if you sit down to paint and it doesn't really come out the way you want? Let's say you want to do a cat. Or maybe you just do something really abstract and you're just like, oh my God, I hate these colors. And look at this, it looks like I'm a child. But guess what? You are a child. And you should be allowed to express that, even though you might say, oh, this is ugly. Or you should be allowed to sing, even though people say, oh, you don't know how to sing. But you know how to sing. You know how to have a tune. You know how to dance, right? You know how to move your body. And we should allow ourselves that expression and not say that we're failing at it and that we're not good at it. Where did that ever come into the picture? Like, who cares, right? Who cares if you paint a painting and nobody ever sees it? Who cares if you dance and people are like, oh, that's, she dances funny? Or who cares if you sing out loud on, wherever in your car, or amongst people you go humming to yourself? Like, you should be able to live your life to its fullest expression. And all the creativity is telling us to do is go ahead and explore it. Go ahead and try something. Go ahead and, check this out. You're not going to be Picasso, right? You're not going to be Mozart. You're not going to be a biggest ballerina, right? But you're you. And you're allowed to express that within you. And you will, I promise you, if you go out and try something, you will invent a new game. You will make a painting that you'll say, wow, this is not so bad. Maybe I'll put this in my bedroom. Nobody else needs to see it, but I can look at it and I can be like, wow, I kind of like that. I really liked, and I remember the feeling of when I made it. So I really appreciate that fact that I, made this thing. So that's my message today. Enjoy yourself. Allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself to be a child, because guess what? That inner child that we kind of pushed down and said, oh no, these things you're not good at, so you can't do these things. If you let those things free, you'll start to see the innocence of your inner child come back again. You'll feel more free. You feel more open. You feel more like, I don't give a bleep what other people think. I'm just going to allow myself to be myself. Okay? I'm with you. We're going to do this. Okay? Lots of love. Namaste.